Hey, what's up? I'm just going to go over a quick video real quick. I've been on vacation for a week. Just got back in town yesterday, so I figured I'd do a little hacks and tips and whatever else I can think of until I get back out on the dirt. We did a snow ride last week and it was really fun, but unfortunately I left my GoPro at home like usual. I always do that. So unfortunately I got no footage. So I just want to go over some quick tips. I got this from Jeff Walker. Check out his YouTube channel. Really good information he gives on suspension and everything. I would never thought of this, but it's a pretty trick. So anytime you re-grease your swing arm, suspension linkage, whatever it is, what I watched him do, I'm like, and it made perfect sense. Just when you're putting everything back together, just snug all the bolts, even the swing arm, just snug it all down, and then take the bike off the stand and then torque everything down. The suspension settles in and sets much better. And I did this when I redid my bike. I forgot to mention it in the last video. And it made a huge difference. I mean, eventually if you just crank it down on the stand, eventually it'll just settle in, but just do it like this, much easier. And another thing I've noticed on the KTM bikes, it's not a big deal. I've never had an issue. That rear brake line is pretty close to the rear brakes, or the shock spring, I should say. What I've done is, looking at my pliers, I've never had this hit or anything. Just get your pliers, go to the banjo bolt, and just crank it down a little bit, and it'll move that brake line in away from the spring. Like I said, it's not a big deal. It's free and just gives you peace of mind. And if you need some pliers, I just put some shrink wrap on the tips of the pliers so it doesn't gouge up anything, any aluminum or soft metals. And my next thing I wanted to do is, if you watch his video, because I'm not gonna take apart my bike to show this on video, he shows you how to perfectly align your front forks, make sure everything is perfectly straight, and cleaning up and polishing your front axle, making sure there's no burrs or anything like that, properly greased, makes a big difference. Like, you take your wheel off, slide your axle in and out, it should be butter smooth, no binding whatsoever. Makes a big difference. If you have a KTM, check out his channel. Really good information on there. And another thing, I'm sure you all know, spokes. It's probably been said 100 times. Everyone says KTM spokes come loose. I think that's on all bikes, all brand new bikes, all new wheel sets. It's the same thing. It's not any different. Mine were a little loose after the first couple of rides, which was to be expected. And I just torqued everything down with the spoke torque wrench I got. I think everyone should have that. And had no issue. After the nipples and spokes settle in, you should be good to go after that. And then the next thing, sprocket bolts. People say they always come loose. Never had an issue. These are things that I check regularly, which anyone should do. If you're riding, check it regularly. What else? I'm gonna do more videos soon. I'm just getting situated. Like I said, I had a huge snow ride with a bunch of people and I just forgot my GoPro. I mean, there's some sick stuff. If they drop some videos, I'll put them on my YouTube channel because it was a really cool ride. This weekend, I think we're gonna go out to Durham Town in Georgia, or possibly KTM World, depending on the weather. We got like 10 people going, and I won't forget my GoPro. And for the gentleman that asked about the brake tip, I forgot his name. I'll give you a little comparison. He wanted to know about the brake tip, how much bigger it was from stock. So this is the stock brake tip. This is the aftermarket one. I could drop this pretty much in here. This one's wider and it sticks out longer. If you can see, it's hard to tell on camera, but this one's much bigger. and it looks trick. But I mean, I'm gonna just cut it here. That's all I got for right now. I got some more product reviews I'm gonna do. I got this muck off products that I'm gonna try. I'm really interested in this stuff, the silicone. You can spray it on your shocks and your lower forks. After cleaning, it polishes them up and makes them silky smooth. Watched a bunch of reviews on those. All this cool stuff. I might order a bunch of products if I like these. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like them. So, but other than that, I'll see you guys with another video.